Hey everyone, and welcome. In today's explainer, we're unpacking a really fascinating program straight from our source material, Christina Lorraine's Untamed Thriving. We're going to completely deconstruct exactly what this membership claims to offer, how the whole thing is structured, and exactly who it's actively trying to reach. So let's dive right in and start unpacking this blueprint.
Section 1. The Core Membership Offer. Let's take a look at the overarching value proposition presented here.
14. Now, the source text doesn't just hand you some vague promise about, making more money. No, it explicitly states this membership is designed to help you build exactly 14 income streams. I mean, just think about the sheer magnitude of that claim for a second. It's not about relying on a single source of revenue. It's about absolute exponential diversification. By aiming for 14 distinct streams, the text sets a super high, very specific benchmark for financial goal setting. It immediately signals that this isn't just some casual weekend project, right? It's a massive, multifaceted approach to generating income. That number, 14, is literally the anchor for this entire promotional excerpt.
Moving right along to Section 2, Inside the Program. We know the goal is 14 income streams, so let's look at the mechanics of how the text claims to actually deliver this.
The crucial point here is how the author structures this delivery. They use a very specific phrase, an all-in-one membership. What does that mean for you? It means a single, comprehensive program providing absolutely all the necessary tools and features in one place. The text makes it super clear that you aren't expected to, piece together your learning from a dozen different websites or buy a bunch of separate add-ons. The structure of this membership is totally centralized. It's basically a giant umbrella that holds everything you supposedly need to hit that goal of 14 income streams all under one single roof.
And the source actually breaks down this all-in-one environment into 5 distinct structural features. First up, we've got step-by-step video lessons, which implies a really guided visual learning process, where these complex tasks are broken down sequentially. Second, resources, providing the actual tangible tools or materials you need to execute those lessons. Third is mentorship, meaning you aren't just tossed in to figure it out completely on your own. There is a real level of expert guidance available. Fourth, and honestly, this is a real game changer, is lifetime access. That is huge. It means there's no ticking clock. You can totally pace yourself without the stress of a subscription expiring before you hit your goals. And finally, an amazing community, highlighting a strong peer-to-peer support system. Put them all together, and these 5 pillars form the complete framework that the text claims will get you to those income streams.
Which brings us to Section 3, Identifying the Target Audience. We know what the program offers. Now let's examine exactly who Christina Lorraine is targeting.
So, who is this actually designed for? Before I reveal the specific groups mentioned in the text, take a quick second and self-identify. Think about what we just talked about, that drive for multiple income streams, the need for step-by-step guidance, and that awesome lifetime access. Does this sound like something tailored to your current lifestyle? Keep your answer in the back of your mind as we see who the author explicitly calls out.
The source explicitly names 3 distinct target groups. First up, busy moms. This speaks directly to folks who are incredibly time-poor and absolutely need the flexibility that things like lifetime access and self-paced video lessons provide. Group 2, side hustlers. These are the go-getters already taking initiative outside of a traditional job, looking to scale up or diversify even further. And finally, the text casts a really wide net with Group 3, anyone wanting to build financial freedom. That captures a pretty universal desire for independence and wealth creation, doesn't it? So if you fit into literally any of these categories, the text is speaking directly to you. To really drive that connection home, the text delivers this beautifully empowering quote, "You're in the right place." It completely validates the reader. If you identified with any of those groups we just talked about, this quote is designed to bridge that identification right into a feeling of belonging and readiness for the next step. It essentially tells the reader, hey, your search for a solution is over. Finally, let's hit Section 4, Accessing the Community. Let's transition to the practical application and exactly where the text directs you to go.
The source text concludes by giving you 2 crystal-clear pathways, directing the reader to visit either untamedandthriving.com or misschristinalorraine.com. By handing out 2 distinct URLs, the author is making sure there is absolutely no ambiguity about where to take action. These are the literal gateways to snagging that all-in-one membership, the video lessons, the mentorship, and that amazing community we just spent time unpacking.
We've covered the bold claims, the structure, and exactly who this is for. But I want to leave you with a final thought today, pulling right from the core promise we analyzed. If you were to step inside this all-in-one membership right now, which of the 14 income streams would you build first? It is a massive goal for sure, but the text lays out a very clear roadmap. Thank you so much for focusing in and learning alongside me today. Stay curious, and I'll catch you in the next explainer.